Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Loida with Team BC in Southern California, part of eXp Realty. And in this video, I wanted to share with you guys exactly what is currently going on in the real estate market. Now, previously in the summer, I did put out a video where I kind of updated you on how COVID had affected the real estate market for buyers and sellers. So now this is an updated video. So we are currently in the month of November, and I can tell you that so much has happened throughout this summer that it is crazy, it is nuts, it is pretty absurd. So out here in Southern California and in many other cities across the country, what we are seeing is that there is very little inventory. Now, the interest rates have continued to stay low, and that has caused an influx of buyers. Now, the thing is that there is very little inventory. There is a high demand for homes because everyone is trying to take advantage of these low interest rates. So what is happening is that any home that is priced correctly on the market, it's getting multiple offers and it's pretty much flying off the shelf. I mean, it is selling with, I have heard even over 50 offers in 48 hours. I mean, it is nuts. So first of all, what we are seeing with these multiple offers is that people are paying extremely above asking price, and many times they're even waiving the appraisal contingencies. I'll give you an example. So I recently showed one of my buyers a property. It was priced for $485,000. I took a look at comparables and I saw that this home, the actual market value was probably around $460,000, $465,000. But since I knew that there was a high demand, we submitted an offer for the asking price. Now, being a real estate agent and knowing how the market is right now, I knew that that probably was not going to be enough. So what happened is that I ended up getting a multiple counter because yes, there were multiple offers on the table, and these are the terms that I received in that multiple counter. So the seller wanted the purchase price to be $510,000 with no appraisal contingency. So when I went back to my client and I told them exactly what the terms that we had received were at, I mean, in a way, they were like trying to figure out exactly how a seller can ask for that. So we're seeing a lot of greedy sellers. We're seeing a lot of listing agents taking advantage of the fact that there is very low inventory and a high demand from buyers, that some of the terms that we are seeing, especially if you are representing a buyer, some of these terms are pretty absurd. I mean, it is getting nuts. Out here in Southern California and the LA County area, I am seeing homes that are in the 700 square feet range going for over $500,000, which is a lot. I mean, you are talking about a little shoebox, matchbox house for going over $500,000, and that is insane. So if you are a buyer and let's say you're currently out on the market, this is what I'm seeing. Priority is going to those that are conventional, that are putting a lot of money as a down payment. Now, that does not mean if you are an FHA buyer or a VA buyer that you're not going to get your offer accepted, but ultimately it's going to come down to the price, to see who gives the most and who agrees to the terms that the listing agent and their seller have given you. So if you are thinking about buying and maybe watching this video has scared you a little bit, don't be scared. Ultimately, the interest rates still continue to be low. And again, depending on the area that you're looking at, there's a little bit more inventory. What I can tell you from experience and out here in Southern California is that anything around $550,000 and less, it's getting multiple offers and it's selling really quickly. Now, if you are looking to purchase in an area outside of LA County, further out, maybe San Bernardino, Inland Empire, then there might be a little bit more inventory. And if you qualify for a higher price point, but you know that the home prices out there are lower, then that might give you a better chance of finding something and negotiating the terms and the price to something that's comfortable and fair for you and fair for everyone else. Now, if you are a seller watching this, I can tell you that right now is a great time to sell, just because, like I've been mentioning in this entire video, inventory is low. Buyers are fighting for properties. So if you are thinking about selling and have no idea what you want to do, let's chat. You know, if you're watching this video, if you are a seller, definitely reach out to me. My contact info is in the bottom. If you are an agent watching this and you're possibly working with a few seller leads or people that have mentioned to you in the past that they're thinking about selling, I would recommend for you to follow up with them. Because again, inventory is so low that if you are able to secure these listings or help these homeowners put their homes on the market, what's going to happen is that you are going to be giving them so much exposure that they're probably going to be selling above asking price, and there's just going to be so much demand for their homes. Now, if you're a seller and you're thinking, well, if I do sell my house, where am I going to be going to next? Don't worry about that. Everything can be negotiated. What we are seeing is that a lot of homeowners do want to sell their property, cash out, and maybe even relocate out of California, because we know that your money is going to go a much longer way outside of California. So we're seeing a lot of people move to Texas, to Arizona, and to other states. So if you are selling and you have no idea where you want to go, some of the things that we can do is that we can negotiate a rent back. We can also inform the buyers that you are a contingent seller, meaning that you have to find your next home before you fully sell the home that you're currently in. But again, all of this can be negotiated. And because of the fact that there's very little inventory, a lot of buyers don't even care that you have to sell because they just want to get into a home. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more of an insight as to exactly what's going on currently in the real estate market out here in Southern California. Another thing that I do want to mention, I was recently looking at statistics, and between June and now, the home prices have increased significantly. Just to kind of give me an idea, if I can remember correctly, for example, in LA County in June, the average price point was around $630 for an average price of a home. And currently, as of November 1st, that same house is now in the 700s. So the home values have gone up. So again, if you're a seller right now, it would be a great time for you to take advantage of this and cash out, hold on to your money, or reinvest it, or there's so many options. So again, hopefully this video has given you an insight as to what's going on. Once again, we are located in Southern California. If there are any other questions that you have, or if you are an agent and you have a referral out here, my team and I would be more than happy to help you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.